Hey guys.
Hello.
So we've got some notes that we took here to share with you guys. We just wanted to encourage you. We're challenge you and ourselves as well, because it is a challenge.
To set goals, to follow through.
To implement, to get it off the ground and not get to a place where you set it and then set and forget, and then you've already fell back into our old ways. It's easy to understand from a younger person's standpoint that you can set those goals and be energized and excited about what you're trying to accomplish because you're young and you're trying to achieve and you're trying to excel.
And get out of your parents' house.
Yeah, you're trying to break out and live your own life and make a living. And only to find out within 20 years you're middle age and
not really where you thought you'd be.
Most of us end up not where we thought we'd be. And that's kind of the process of life, but we never end up going toward our goals and our real dreams that we had hoped for when we were younger. We just kind of end up in a place. And so if you're older age also, you're heading toward retirement and really not wanting to start anything new. You don't want to spend the energy because you just spent years getting the lifestyle you created.
Yeah, whatever it came to be.
Yeah.
So a couple of our personal goals.
Yeah, that we haven't shared yet.
Yep. Health. We are going to continue on our journey with our transformation there. I've lost 15 pounds and Scott's lost 10.
No, I've actually lost almost 20.
Oh, sorry, honey.
So
20.
Yeah, 20. And that's all not from exercising. That's just from changing our nutritional habits to being more high quality fats, more driven toward high quality proteins and
veggies and good fruit.
Good fruit and getting
rest.
Yeah, rest too.
Yep.
Minimizing carbs and breads. Those are the killer. Those pack on the weight. And if you can eliminate those, then the pounds just start to shed off pretty easily. It's still a work in progress, and then exercise too. We're committed to be in the gym 3 days a week. Our boys want to develop their skill better in their sports, and so we've got a gym membership to be able to utilize, but we also have a simple
garage gym
that we built, that we created, that we'll share with you later. But to keep you doing the simple stuff like push-ups, sit-ups, jump jacks, jump rope, groundwork, some kickboxing stuff, and so that's kind of our goal, is to stay on top of that, and it's really specific for us. We're already moving in that, and we're not backing down from it. So
another big one is we are moving out of our previous jobs.
Yep.
In pharmacy and in construction. And then most importantly for our relationships, continuing to be present and cultivate good relationships. Quality,
good relationships. Mm-hmm. And continuing in that oneness and unity idea that was our during our wedding, our main
wedding vow.
Yeah, our main vow.
Focus. Yep.
And so going back to our vocation too, our previous jobs, there's a lot of people saying that we're crazy doing what we're doing because we had a good life. We still do. But it would have been easy to continue in the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years into retirement and continue doing what we're doing. But neither one of us never really alive and excited about what we were doing. So we really began to make steps to make changes and let go of the comfort zone that we had before.
Oh yeah, we're out of our comfort zone.
I mean, we really are out of our comfort zone. I mean, we don't know what's coming next. I mean, we have an idea, and we're working toward it, and so we're excited about Live Simply Abundant, which is what we found ourselves into. So, but that's for us. We're trying to help you figure out you guys, and we just want to give you examples of what we're doing. So
we're going to encourage you to take the next step toward your goal.
Big or small, and you can't accomplish anything without setting it and actually going toward it. So you have to set the goal. We've done that same thing. We're modeling the same thing. We're preaching what we're talking, or doing what we're preaching. However that goes. You know how that goes?
Yes. Remember, it's a work in progress. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just making the steps to make a difference in your life, to transform to the way that you want it to be. Envision it. Envision what you really want to be.
Be realistic. Shoot for the stars. And you'll at least hit some of the stars, maybe all the stars, but shoot for the stars. Don't be afraid to shoot for that and go for it. It's comfortable to stay where we're at and not move out of our comfort zone. It does take energy, obviously.
But it's worth it.
But it's worth it. Especially the exhilaration you get when you're heading toward what makes you come alive and what you really are excited about in life.
What gives you joy, what gives you excitement, what gives you energy. So the first step is to set your goal.
Like you said, with clear
vision.
Clear vision, be specific, but dream. And it, like you said, it doesn't have to be perfect. But if you don't set it, you won't get it off the ground.
Right.
You'll end up hitting the horizon, which is not even getting off the ground. So, and I know from my own experience, and you know from your experience, that I've always hoped that things would be different, and so they don't end up being different. Your goals don't get off the ground, and so you end up back, like we said earlier, in the mundane, everyday, ordinary grind of life, and you're just chugging away at the drain of life.
So 2020 is going to be different. The 2020 year is big. It's a new decade.
Yeah. Not only a new year, but a decade. And so it's a big turning point. Now, we don't want to make the New Year's resolution and the turning point always the point that you make a goal. We want to make the point of what do you want your life to look like.
This time next year, it's the best year ever. What would you be experiencing? What would it look like?
What do you want it to look like?
How would it be different?
What kind of transformation would you have gone through to experience what you would like it to look like? That's your end game goal. That's what your focus needs to be on, and in order to achieve it, so that we can help you get it off the ground and help you start getting momentum at your backside to see it through and help it to come to realization.
So,
your first step, obviously, is to
set your
goal and create a video.
So, go to Live Simply Abundant Facebook page. Click on Create a Post. Your profile picture will be right next to it. Click on the camera, change it to video, click record, and then share your maybe 10 to 20 second transformational vision. Stop recording, click next, and then share it with the world. Make it happen. It's your first step.
You have to do it, otherwise it won't get off the ground. So, simple steps, pretty easy for that, the video to get it uploaded.
We're excited to hear.
Yeah, we're excited to hear it. And so remember, it's most importantly not for us, but it's an avenue that we're giving you to commit to, so you can get it out there in the public. And it's not the public like the world. It kind of is, but it's really, your Facebook profile and friends. So you're really just stepping out there to commit and get it out there, to commit to yourself. And by...
You're worth it.
Yep, that you're worth it, and then that you are able to follow through with it just because you started that process. So think big, dream big, live and act big.
Pray big.
Pray big. Yep.
Have fun. Love you guys.
Love you. See y'all.